guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about Cherry. So I know that I probably am a bit late with this video. Not that the movie has been out for a long time. The thing is, a lot of the people that I follow got screeners for it, or went to the cinema to watch it, and I wasn't able to do so. So I had to wait for it to be available on Apple TV. But yeah, I wanted to review this movie because not that I'm a big Tom Holland fan, I mean, I don't hate him or anything. I'm just not like the biggest fan. I'm not one of those people that really like him. I think he's fine. But I wanted to review this because I wasn't really excited about the movie when it was announced. I know a lot of people were because one, Tom Holland, and two, the Russo brothers that direct this movie. But I wasn't excited until I watched the trailer and it looked really cool. So I think it's nice to have like a point of view of someone that wasn't really excited about the movie and got excited about it later. While, when people are really excited about movies, they tend to be a bit biased because it's one of those movies that they have been waiting for a long time. And I know I do that. Like, I have a few movies that I know probably aren't the best, but I'm just way too connected to them. But yeah, I think I've rambled enough, so yeah, let's just get into my review. So if you don't know what Cherry is about, I'm going to be really vague here because I feel like a lot of the summaries and the trailer give away way too much. So this is a true story about a guy that makes bad choices after bad choices and ends up in a spiral of really dark things. Yeah, that's how I can put it without giving away a lot of the things. And I still think it's a good way to get you a bit excited about the movie. The movie, as I said before, stars Tom Holland, but it also stars Ciara Bravo, Jack Rayner, and Jeffrey Olberg. This is basically just Tom Holland and Ciara Bravo, to be honest, but there's a few other characters, yes. Post that, let's just jump straight into my thoughts, because I have a few things to say. I do think I need to mention that I did watch a few reviews before watching the movie, so there's a few things that I've noticed that I might have not if I hadn't seen those reviews, but it has been a few weeks since I've watched those reviews, so I thought, yeah, it doesn't really matter, I'm still going to watch the movie, I just want to know what people are saying about it. And generally the reviews weren't the best, but I have to say that overall I liked it and I think it's a good movie. I was entertained throughout basically the whole thing, and considering the runtime, which the movie has like 2 hours and 21 minutes if I'm not mistaken, I really thought I was going to be bored, but I wasn't. I don't think I was bored, like really bored. I do think there's like 20-30 minutes that could have been cut, but overall I think it's not as bad as I thought it would be in terms of runtime. But I do think that the movie only shines, or mainly shines, because of the performances. The performances are really good, and Tom Holland is this is one of his best works probably. And as I said, I'm not like his biggest fan, and I never really considered him like one of those really good actors, but he is really good here. And yeah, he is going to have like a really good year because he has a lot of movies coming out this year. So yeah, I think he's becoming like really good and he's amazing in the movie. The problem with the movie really is the script. I think the script and the directing. The script is one of those that over explains stuff. Not only over explains, but it also explains stuff that don't really matter, mainly in the first half of the movie. Like the first half is really heavy on narration, which I wasn't bothered by the narration itself. I was bothered by what the narrator was saying. The narrator is Tom Holland's character, and he was explaining like stuff that one you could see and other things that you didn't need to know for the plot of the movie. Like it's one of the first lines where he's saying that some buildings have a balcony and others don't, and I was like, why does it matter? Does it matter for the story? Which it doesn't. There's other line that he talks about the trees and how he likes them, and that does play sort of in the plot, like really at the end. But yeah, there's other things that I think are really unnecessary and that are like over explained. You're seeing things happening, you don't need the character to tell you what you are seeing, like it's pretty obvious. Then my other issue is the directing, the cinematography, that I think I noticed because I saw some reviews and they were mentioning that, but it was pretty obvious. Like the first half of the movie, again, it's not great in terms of script, but it isn't great in terms of visuals. Like there's some interesting things there, I can't say that, but I feel like the directors wanted to put in like as many different styles as they could, and that just made like the first half of the movie really convoluted with different cinematography, photography styles. There's black and white, there's like glowing things, there's like over stylized images, and there's like whole shots tinted with red. Yes, a lot of slow motion, which didn't really bother me, I have to say, but yeah, I noticed there's a lot of different things going on, different ratios. Yeah, there's a lot. And something that I noticed is that like the second half doesn't have as many different styles. It almost feels like they threw everything in the beginning, and by the middle of the movie it just felt like they were tired and gave up on giving it different styles. And when they did that, when they toned down the cinematography and made it like more basic, a bit more cliche, but still looked good, the movie flowed, and I just liked the movie a lot better. The second half was a lot better in my opinion, and I think one of the reasons why is the cinematography, because the first half is filled with different photography styles, and the second half tones it down and just makes it a lot smoother to watch. And then there's the whole story thing, which I don't think is that unique as they thought it would be. I bet there's a ton of people that the same thing happened and they don't have a movie. So yeah, if you really think about it, the story is not unique, it's pretty cliche. And yeah, what grabs you is really the performances, and I don't regret watching the movie. As I said, I liked it, I was invested, it was entertaining, it was nice knowing that story. But yeah, if you really think about it, it's not anything new, and I do recommend you not watching the trailer, because the trailer gives away like the whole plot. And because I did watch the trailer, that was what made me excited about the movie. I knew everything that was going to happen, and there was just like one or two things that I was curious about. Mainly the end, I was interested in knowing how everything ended up. But yeah, so if you haven't seen the trailer, don't, and just go into the movie blind. Post that, let's get into my scores. So overall, I give the movie a 3 out of 5. As I said, it's a fine movie. It's just not the masterpiece that everyone thought it would be. I think there was a lot of hype towards this movie because, as I said, Tom Holland and the Russo brothers, but it was a bit too much. and yeah, it's fine. I was entertained, but yeah, it's just one of those like in the middle. Cinematography wise, I give it a 2 out of 5. As I said, there's a lot of things going around in terms of cinematography, and I wasn't a big fan of that, but there's a few shots that I did enjoy, so yeah, 2 out of 5. Originality wise, I also gave it a 2 out of 5. Yeah, I don't think it's a really original story. At first glance, it looks like it. Again, if you watch the trailer, you thought it would be like an interesting story, but it's not really what you think it is. And yeah, it's not that unique. So yeah, guys, these are my thoughts on Cherry. I wasn't mad at it, as I've seen a lot of people being like, a lot of people really trashed the movie, and I don't think it's that bad, but I don't think it's like amazing either. So yeah, it's one of those, like I said, like in the middle. It's fine, watch it, be entertained for like 3 hours, but yeah, it's fine. If you've seen Cherry, let me know how you feel about it. Let me know why you wanted to watch it. Did you know about the true story? Did you want to watch it just because of Tom Holland? Or if you've watched the trailer and just like me, you were excited about it. Yeah, let me know what you thought of the movie. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!